Hello everyone, today we are going to render this bedroom. This is our final rendering. And this is the preview in DeFi Render. Before I get started, I want to show you all the lights I'm using here. First, we have the HDR ambient lights, and then the sunlight. The ambient lights and the sunlight will be our main light source. And we will have some spotlight above the bed, 2 strip light here, 1 point light in the lamp and 1 strip light in the ceiling. And that's all the lights we need. So I'm going to close the DeFi render and we can start from scratch. Okay, let's start DeFi render. New project. Create new scene. The first thing we need to do is adjust the camera. Let's select camera. And select the project mode to 2-point perspective and the aspect ratio to 16:9. And then we can go to the fly mode and change the movement speed to 1. Now we can adjust the camera. And let's update the scene and exit the camera. Let's zoom out to check the default environment. As we can see, we have green terrain and blue sky. Sometimes this greenish color and bluish color will bleed into our interior, causing unwanted effect. As you can see the ceiling here, it's kind of greenish. I want to delete the terrain. So I want you to see the ceiling and the interior scene when I delete the terrain. You see? The greenish color disappear. Now we need to update the scene. And then we need to go to effects and turn off the auto exposure and lower this value. And we can update the scene to save the changes. Now we need to replace the default sky. Use a custom HDR. Go to custom and we are going to use this true shadow one. And then we need to turn on the sun. We can change the sun intensity to 0.5 and increase the sun radius to 10. So the shadow edge will be blurry. And then we can custom the direction. We can go to custom and change this to a lower value. And then we can rotate the sun to a proper position. Now we can update the scene to save the changes. So the HDR and the sunlight will be our main light source. Now we need to create some artificial lights in the interior. Let's create a strip light in the ceiling first. Let's select a strip light. And put it here. And we can change the temperature to a warm tone. And we can rotate 90 degrees. And also rotate to facing up. Now we can put this strip light in the ceiling. And we can change the band down length to 0. And put this strip light in this. Let's resize. Maybe it's a little too strong. We can change the intensity to 10. Okay, now we need to create a strip light above this wood. We can just copy this line and roll it down and rotate 90 degrees. Let's increase its intensity so we can see the effect. Let's put it just above this wood. Okay. We can resize this strip line to the full length of this wood. As we can see, this strip line's range is really big and it will kind of affect the ceiling. So we can decrease the radius so it will not affect the ceiling. But in this case, the strip line above here, there's no light. So we need to reduce the strip line size. So we need to use 2 strip line. One is here, and then we copy another one here. And we can select these 2 strip line and Ctrl G to group so we can change its property together. Okay, now we need to create spotlight above the bed. Let's select spotlight. Just put it here and move it up a little bit. Now change the temperature to a warm tone, like 4000. Then we can go to the top view and change the display to wireframe. We want to put 1 spotlight here, and then 1 spotlight above this pillow and another spotlight above this pillow. Now we can select those 3 spotlights and Ctrl G to group, and we can go back to the view. But they are a little too strong. We can reduce its intensity, maybe 50. We can change the value later. Now we need to create point line in the lamp. Let's put it here. Change the temperature to a warm color. And then move it inside the lamp. It's too strong. We can reduce its intensity to maybe 10. That's all the lights we need. Now we can go to Effect and change the exposure. And we can increase the highlight local exposure, so it will suppress the brightest part of our image. And then we can increase the shadow exposure, so the darkest part of our image will be brighter. And we can increase the contrast to 0.2. And then we need to use a LUT. We can turn on the LUT. And maybe we can change the intensity to 0.2 first, and then we can use a custom LUT. I want to use this 0 to warm. Okay, we have many LUTs here. You can choose any one, and each one will have a different tone. You can try it for yourself. And for the tutorial, I will just use this one, and we can update the scene to save all those changes. Now we are ready to adjust the materials. The overall strategy is just to keep every material blending naturally. No materials stand out too much. Okay, we can select the ceiling and increase the roughness to 1. And we can do the same for this pane in the wall, roughness to 1. And let's select the glass and make sure the opacity is 0 and the base color is pure white, so it will be clear glass. And then we can select the floor. Now I want to use a normal map for this floor because right now it's kind of flat. So we will use a normal map. Go to the normal map and select the wood, and we can use this one. And in order to see the effect, we need to increase the normal value to a really high value. Of course, it's too big. We can, go to turn on individual UV and rotate this normal map. And also change its UV stretch so it will be smaller. We can use 5, so it's smaller. Okay. But for the final rendering, we will just use 0.5. We can go back to the view. Now let's select this white panel here and we can increase the roughness to 1. And now let's select this carpet and we can increase the roughness to 1, and then we need to use a normal map to create bumpiness. Let's select a fabric and we can use this one. To see the effect, we need to increase this value. Right now it's too big. We can go turn on individual UV and change this stretch to 5 or maybe 2, 3. You see the bumpiness. But for the final rendering, we will just use 0.5. Also, this carpet is a little too bright. We can lower its brightness. Something like this. Now let's select a curtain. We can change the roughness to 1. And simple as that. And as for this one, this will be satin, so we will use a cloth material. And then change the base color to a white color. Okay, much better. And select the concrete material. We want to use a smooth concrete, so we will reduce the roughness to 0.2. So it will have a little reflectiveness. Now we can change all the fabric and cloth roughness to 1. Select this one to roughness to 1. And the UV is a little too small, so we can change this stretch to 0.5. So it will be bigger. And then we can select the other material and change its roughness to 1. Let's do the same for all the cloth and fabric. Roughness to 1. If you have time, you can add a normal map, just like what we did for the carpets. But in this case, I'm not doing it. And also select this fabric and change to 1. This one. And one more, roughness to 1. And the lamp, roughness to 1. Select this dark material. Right now it's just too dark and black. We can increase the brightness a little bit, so it will not be this black. And let's select the pot. I want to use a gold material. So the first thing, we need to change the metallic to 1, roughness to 0, and then we need to change use a gold color. Okay. And this one we can just change roughness to 0. And we can select the foliage and change its color template to foliage. And let's select the mirror. We can change the metallic to 1 and roughness to 0, so this will be our mirror. And this material is just too dark. We can increase the brightness a little bit. We can copy this material and apply it to the edge of the mirror. Okay. As for the rest of the material, I will just use the default setting. Now we can go to Effects and change the exposure. Okay, we can update to see the changes. Right now this cloth is a little too bright. We can lower its value, make it darker. And we can do the same for this pillow. Also this one. Remember, our strategy is to not make any material stand out too much. I think we are ready to export. Let's go to the image and select 4K and then render. Okay, this is our final rendering. If you want, you can fine-tune the materials and the lights. You can download the SketchUp model, LUTs, HDR, and normal maps from my Patreon. Thanks for watching. I see you next time. Goodbye.